you, What are these names, bro? I can't pronounce any of these names.
or I don't know, but thanks for the bit.
Yeah, thank you for the bits. Highly appreciated.
Just throwing the penny in the jar, you know.
Here, I got 2 monitors here. I've got a lot of windows strategically placed. I'm gonna move. Oh, here we go. Getting off. We have officially started, boys. Everyone PogChamp now, or else.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. So we got Ouija starting off on English and Liam starting up on Japanese. So we're gonna see a little bit of a lead starting from Liam Kings here.
Just
it's actually, you know, a little slower in 120 to play on English.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if, you know, Ouija's team, you know, looks pretty good. I feel like, you know, maybe Cheese could make up that amount of time loss we're getting from the intro. Or maybe, you know, Ouija too, he's a god.
He is a bit of a god gamer. You can't argue that. Thank you for the 100 bits, Miles Pro. Mr. Rich for the nickel bits. This is the Captain's Relay 4v4, sponsored by Global Speedrun Association. Partnered by Speedrun.com. Brought to you by Big Simp Entertainment.
All right, we got Liam Kings with the successful Lakitu skip. Also, Ouija looking good. Going to be heading to BOB now for the first star.
Certainly accurate. So, you know, off to start, we've got Bomb Clip. If you don't know about Bomb Clip, it's a pretty wild trick. You grab a bomb, toss it, grab it again when it's just about to blow up. You grab it right before it blows up when it's nice and big. Gives you a little bit of a push back. And that combined with a throw gives you the sauce that you need to be
just enough speed to push you through the gate there.
Mm-hmm.
And then grab the star.
Both players getting it. Both players off to an excellent start here. Ouija and Liam Kings showing that they're here to win. They are not here to lose, surprisingly enough. I know, it's shocking. We got the bits flowing in. Thank you, Godzilla fan, for the bit. Mr. Rich for the bit. Babe. So glad we were able to get the bits. This channel just recently given affiliate. I think we got it yesterday, so right on time for the fundraiser marathon, and it's great to see all the bits. So we're in Womps. So what do we need to know about Womps, Pity?
All right, so this trick that Liam's going for right now, he's trying to triple jump wall kick into the cage here. Oh, very precise. Gets it. It's very easy to fail. And we also have Ouija on top, or on left here, going for Womp's Fortress 100 coin. This works on a cycle at the beginning, so any big mistakes and he's losing a cycle. Oh, falling down. Going to be losing one of those cycles like we were talking about.
He got a little bit of a butt slide back there. I don't know if you caught it, but he tried his best to make it on time. He did get the red. Honestly, you just need the red there. He could have just kept going, but I'm going to go ahead and get the coins. Liam going for Canalist setup. Does get it. Oh, Ouija is having a really hard time. He really likes this slope. Spending a whole lot of time out here. You better get that blue coin quick.
Ouija having some difficulty.
Dive there, I think, but he did not get the side flip to come out.
So that star that Liam Kings just did, we call it Canalist, because normally to get that star, you break the wall by shooting yourself out of a cannon at it, but a tiny part of the star sticks out from the wall, so you can grab it if you just line up precisely and drop onto it.
It rotates just like a normal person. Dank meme. It's a little old. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, it's okay. No big deal. Pretty nice 100 from Ouija, despite not having a nice 100 at all. Did kind of mess up the cycle pretty bad there, but not a huge deal. Maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Liam Kings with a beautiful 100 though.
Yeah, nicer 100. Kind of not the ending that he probably wanted, but making the cycle, no complaints, I'm sure.
And no complaints.
All right, so Ouija going for that Alice like we were talking about.
Boom. Got the ground pound. Beautiful. Ooh, cheeky little dive from Liam into the star. Liam, so far, so good. Making some plays happen for his team.
Yeah, looking good. Liam definitely, providing dinner right now.
Breadwinner, if you will.
Bringing that bacon home. So Ouija opting for, the longer Canalist setup, more consistent. only 2 seconds slower. So looking like he's, you know, thinking more consistency for the race here. Liam King's doing his regular strats.
Liam Kings. Shout outs to Liam Kings. Hasn't even. And he has, I believe, a 143.
He has a 144 actually.
Ouija, big boy strats. Not quite big enough pants on though. Sorry, go ahead.
Liam King's has a 144.
Okay. On the grind for a 143. Thank you, Kaplow, for the 100 bits. I don't know if I shouted that out. Thank you, Nabster, for the 19-bit spade. Thank you, Mario fam.
So both runners, you know, PB's in the same minute bracket here. Luigi, though, with the 16-star world record. Liam King's on the rise as well. Very capable players. And Womps isn't the deciding factor as well. I mean, you can lose some big time in Womps, but you know, we'll see some more action in some other stages here quickly.
Action.
Mario, very fast game. Never over until it's over.
And Liam all done with Womps now. Solid. No, I don't think I saw one mistake there. He's been keeping it on lock so far for Team 2.
No, only very small things. I don't think that he had any big things. I mean, the three things that you're looking for in Womps Fortress are: you want to hit Alice first try, you want to hit Canonless first try, and you don't want to fall down on 100 coin. You want to make that cycle. And Liam King's looking good in all three places.
Mm-hmm. Now he's swimming away in the aquarium. Swimming actually a lot harder than it looks to be optimal. A lot of players you'll see, especially when they're getting into the game. I've seen it with many players. Their swimming doesn't quite match up with the other areas of the game. You think it would just come naturally or you just get better, but you really got to practice this stuff. I mean, optimal swimming is not hard. Timing the A pressing is not hard. That you can get used to pretty quick, but it's about the angles.
If you look at these players, they're barely touching the red coins too. Like, you don't want to, because if you go more towards the middle of the coin, that means that you're taking a bigger turn, right? So they're trying to cut it as small as possible.
Cut it. Ooh. iCup Speedruns hosting us for one viewer. Thank you so much. Really getting the stream out there. Spreading the word. And now in JRB, you're going to see a lot of what looks like it's illogical. These players will not be looking forward for pretty much the entire thing. As you can see, Liam, he's kind of got his camera turned. The reason they do that is because JRB causes a whole lot of lag on N64. They're both, of course, playing on original N64 consoles. So right here, spamming C left at the beginning. It's actually crazy how much lag you get here. Like, if you did this whole stage without any lag reduction, it would add minutes, no doubt. It's a mess.
It's a lot of lag. And one thing to note is that those camera angles while swimming, they have to hold the C button down too. So they're actually claw gripping their buttons. They're like holding a C button with their index and hitting A with their thumb.
That's
or,
right.
You know, however else you'd grip the controller if you're weird.
Ouija with some pretty decent swimming. I don't know how much 120 Ouija has done, so I'm not sure how familiar he is with these stages. I know he's more of a 70-16 kind of guy, but we'll see what he does. Thank you, Men Stilo, for the 100 bits. You guys are doing a great job commentating so far. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, we got Benny in the chat. What up, Benny? Benny, of course, in the Big Simp Invitational 70-star Grand Finals.
Big legend.
Game 2 versus Custom happening tomorrow night after the GSA Marathon tomorrow. That'll be pretty hype.
Benny legend, been around for years.
Ooh,
good at the game.
Ouija missing the red coin on the clam. Gonna have to go get it. Hopefully the clam doesn't snap him on his little head, but getting clapped by the clam.
So another thing to note here is that during JRB 100, you have a cycle with the ship that teeters back and forth, and it'll just, depend on, how they get onto the ship. So the players will need to adapt to whatever mistakes they make.
So normally you gotta, oh, Ouija missing a red again. Man, he is not having good luck with these clams, and it's a lot harder than it looks. You don't have very much wiggle room to get these red coins out of the clams. I mean, intended, you're supposed to open the clam up, wait, and then go and get the coin, but when you're a speedrunner, ain't nobody got time for that. You just got to get it and go. Luigi's trying his best, but not getting much of a break from the clams. Ooh, nice little speed kick from Luigi. Not sure how optimal that was, but it looked good. Oh, wow. Pillar dropping on his face, setting him backwards. Double pillar, man. He's taking some damage.
Not quite getting the angles he's looking for. Hopefully, he has enough health here.
Yeah,
I think he's good. He's got these 3 coins. Yeah.
Yeah, Mario breathes coins. If you didn't know, you just gotta suck on a coin and then you're good. That's the only thing I've learned from Mario.
I don't know. I feel like he just pops them like pills.
It's certainly open to interpretation, but are they both? They're both at 10 stars, yeah.
No. Liam
no.
is at 11. We got a little bit over a 1-star lead for Liam King's team right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wow. I'm not sure how Luigi caught up with all that clam action and pillar action, but Liam King's making it happen for his team. Absolutely.
Definitely
If you caught
providing.
the relay at SGDQ, Liam King's actually had quite a rough time. When I say quite a rough, I mean very rough time. But right now, I think this is he realizes that this is his chance for redemption, and he's getting it. Absolutely beautiful beginning. Oh, Luigi popping up on the top of the ship.
Yeah, Liam struggling a little bit in basement at the GDQ relay, but you know, trying to show people that he's got the skills in lobby right now. I
Simp
think
cannon?
he's showing it.
Oh, Liam King's also getting the infamous Simp cannon. Invented by yours truly. You know, I don't like to take credit, but I mean, you know. Okay, wow, Luigi adjusting, trying to get on this pillar.
taking his
I don't even know if
time.
he can grab it. Little low.
Oh no!
It's clear.
Luigi-
You know, JRB, not Luigi's strong suit. Getting kind of roughed up here.
Luigi also playing on a Hori mini pad instead of a standard N64 controller. A little hard to hit that cannon shot.
So if you punch at the very top of this wall here, you're able to clip through. Solid game mechanics, physics are great. It looks like it saves a lot of time, but it saves a very small amount of time. But it's still worth doing. Not too hard to do. Oh, okay, Liam. Second try on that chest.
Oh yeah.
Liam, a well-oiled machine out here today. Let me just say.
Yeah, he's definitely he's here. He's sitting down, and it's just work for this man. He's just coming in, he's doing a segment, and he's just gonna like peace out right after. All
Pretty
business
much.
for him. All business.
Okay, and again, Luigi
Can
a
still
little
get the
low.
heel.
This pillar giving him a lot of trouble, not wanting to accept his grabbing. You can only grab those pillars if you're at the very top. It's a little lenient, but not that lenient. And Liam kind of cheating a little bit, just waiting for the eel to come out of the cave and immediately going to get the star from his tail. A little bit unfair, but we'll allow that. Not a huge deal.
Yeah, it's like spawn camping the eel.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Luigi, third time's the charm. Cannon time. Okay.
Yeah, looking good. Okay. Obviously, you know, English as well. So when Liam did his shot, you saw the star by itself, but on English, they added a box there. A little bit of time loss for his version selection.
Oh, Liam denied by the Princess Peach Slide entrance. It's a little finicky getting into that Peach Slide. Looks like a pretty big window, but there's some glitchy things that can go on. It's kind of little ground pound from Luigi. Wanted to long jump again, but just gonna pound himself into the water, pounding himself in the face slowly but surely. In JRB, getting pounded. Did I mention getting pounded?
Pacing himself in JRB. Pacing himself.
To say the least. Okay, he's pretty high above the eel. If you go too high above the eel here, the eel actually won't come out. It'll slither back into its cave. But Luigi, the optimal distance away. Okay. He's...
Looking good.
Oh, Liam missing a red
King.
coin. He missed 2 red coins. He missed 1 below, and here going to have to be doing a lot of extra flying. This is good news for Luigi. Not going to catch him up completely, but will help him out a little bit. Liam been on a tear. probably his first big mistake so far. Honestly, been a pretty solid run.
Yeah, biggest one I've seen. So the players here, they want to get as much speed as possible at the start, and they want to, barely touch these red coins too. They really want these great turns. Very easy to miss those coins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what you saw there at the end of Wing Cap, Liam Kings jumped off the switch and grabbed the star before he hit the ground. So if you hit the ground after touching one of those switches, it'll come up with a text box. So saving a little bit of Tim.
12.6. Ouija, legendary player. Super fast. Okay. Liam Kings is in Dark World now. This is a bit of a scary stage.
Very easy to die. Yep.
Okay. Knock on wood.
We saw it in the SOT race. Kaiman was, leading the squad.
He was.
But one death in Dark World can change everything, really.
And all it takes is one slip up.
Just too much speed on the jump kick, or one bad rollout with a bad angle.
Mm-hmm.
But looking good. Liam, doing it like it's his day job.
Hopefully soon will be his day job. Liam King's making a name for himself in the striving for them hot 120 times. My table's made of wood, okay? Straw what, Dexter? Head out of the gutter, please. This is a PG stream, okay? We want to keep this safe for the kids. We do it
Safe
for the
space.
kids. Liam with a spin and a win. Knocking out good old Bowser, and now he'll be moving on to CCM? Maybe? Depends.
I'm not sure.
We're all on the edge of our seat waiting. Once again, commentator not really sure. Trying his best to make the most out of his situation and doing a pretty decent job at it.
So one of the cool things about Super Mario 64 is that the stages are pretty interchangeable for routes. You don't lose a whole lot of time in the castle going to different stages, so there's a lot of flexibility that we can see.
Juicy double firsties at the end for Luigi, making up some time there. He did. I don't know if you caught that. He had to do a weird little wrap.
Yeah,
around.
he had to run around, but it was a good run around.
But yeah, like you were saying, very flexible on the route in. There's definitely a okay. Liam falling, little rage pausing. Not too happy with that. Gonna be even saving some more time here for Ouija, slowly but surely catching up. Not making mistakes, keeping it clean where Liam Kings is unable to. Was on a hot streak. He knew he had to do something. Cooling down in CCM.
Wall kicks working that time for Liam, closing out the star, second try.
My day's been good, Chuck T. How about you, bub? There's not a prize pool for this relay. This is all for fun raising, for fun. But soon enough, we will have some banging prizes, prize pools, and events. Sort of like a little fun thing, little weekend event to get together with the speed community. Showing the world what GSA is all about. Oh, okay, Ouija slipping slightly.
Gonna have to do some more wall kicks, but not a bad backup from Ouija.
Not as bad of a mistake as Liam's. It's losing a little bit of time, but not nearly as much. Oh, Liam bumping on the fence. He's having a very hard time with this chimney. There he goes. Finally
So what you
making it
can do
happen.
here is you can just slide off and completely skip the slide ride down.
That's right.
Too King's looking pro.
Couldn't do this if you were racing the Penguin. I think the Penguin... Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure if the Penguin calls you out for cheating if you do that.
I believe he... Oh.
Ouija trying to do the Michael Jackson moonwalk into the door, but turning just a little bit too early. We've all been there. I've certainly been there. Bouncing back off, falling into the abyss. R.I.P. Can we get some rip bits by chance? Pour one out for our boy. That is quite a significant time loss for Ouija.
She's not forgiving Ouija. Is there a strained relationship here? Do we need to see a salty sweet? Do we need to see a 16-star grudge match? I don't know. To be determined.
And the rip bits are coming out. People paying their respects Thank you, Die, for the bit, and Napster for the 7 bits. Yeah, Cheese on Ouija's team, watching his team fall apart before his eyes. Not too happy about it. It's not the end of the road, though. 120 star, so many things can happen. That's why we love it. But right now, a lot of things happening on Ouija's side.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking about it, right? We're basically only a sixth of the way done, and like we have 100 stars left, and look at how much has happened for each player. There's still so much left to talk about, so much left to do right, so much left to do wrong. We're just gonna have to see. You know, other players on Liam's King could be, you know, not playing hot today. We could see some more flex in the relay and who's ahead.
Flexing, to say the least. Liam King's making waves. Ouija working down on reds. Ledge grab, okay. Almost bonking there.
Yeah,
Heart
looking
leaping out of my chest.
Looking close.
Very close. Now, Liam racing the penguin. Got to be careful here. Don't want to miss too many.
Can't miss more than one coin here.
He's looking good though. I think he's got an extra coin.
He's looking good.
He's looking great.
Yep.
Skipping one coin, so confident. Liam King's back in his element. For a while there, he was a little shaky. Had a couple, you know, errors here and there, but right now, keeping it going, keeping it strong.
Grabbing 100 coins and beating the penguin. Liam King's with the awesome multitask there.
Legendary. Never seen it done before in my life, but we'll see it once more here from Ouija for the second time in my life. Oh, little Dusty boy. Doing the wraparound. Ooh, okay.
So,
going for a safety red. Ouija not very confident. Maybe he missed a red? No.
No, he's
got a lot
looking
of extra
good.
Coins.
Oh yeah, he's getting extras. 2 extras, I think.
I think 23 is the minimum you need.
So yeah, that's right.
3 extras. Can miss 3 coins. Going to be doing a lot of intentional skipping here. Liam King's on his last star. Wrapping it up here for the snowman's head. Bringing the snowman's head back to his body. Wonderful guy. But only doing it for selfish reasons. Just wants the star power. Okay, this is interesting. Ouija has 87 stars. This star is spawned further up the slope than it normally should be. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it up there with a long... I think he's going to go for it.
No,
yeah,
not quite.
He wanted the long jump on that very edge. Ouija?
Maybe he should just kick backwards.
Okay, triple jump dive.
Okay.
That'll work out.
So one thing I want to explain for the viewers. So in Super Mario 64, for all of the regular stage stars, it kicks you out of the stage. But 100 coin stars are a little bit different. When you grab the 100 coin star, it doesn't kick you out of the stage. So generally, the strategy for speedrunning is you want to get the 100 coin star while you're doing another star. So we did the penguin race, got the coins, you know, on the side while doing the race, and then exited with the penguin star. So, you know, we're going to be seeing a lot of interesting ways to do 100 coin in this race here.
Combined with other stars. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm. All right. Liam King's doing Pillarless. Infamous star. Known to ruin a lot of people's days, but Liam King's getting it.
Yeah, doing his
1 in 120 stars, so he's good. There are 70 routes that do 2 to get secrets, but in 120, you combine the secret star with 100 coins, so it's all good in the hood. Ouija now also done with CCM, going to be joining Liam in SSL, and I would assume that the next player begins after SSL, but I could be wrong about it.
I think that's right, because I think that we're looking for, you know, segments that are just under 30 minutes here.
Oh, wow, Ouija taking out some anger, punching the wall, doing some ledge grabbing. Liam King's almost getting stuck in the middle of the 2 hands. If you start the what is the name of these guys? Do you know?
I don't know, actually. I just call it the Sand Boss.
The Hands Mans. If you talk to them and you're in between them when you start talking to them, they'll actually do a little dance right away.
I
when
rock.
you lose like 5 seconds. Oh yeah, I rock.
I rock.
Bongo
Thank you,
bongo.
Jasmine. Yeah, it's the bongo, that works too, even though, this game came out 2 years before.
Commentator, once again, lack of game knowledge, but it's okay because we love him. Oh, okay. Ouija trying to do pillarless, but jump dive a
Losing
little
the
bit too
bomb.
late. Want to do a backup star there. Ouija tapping the bird in the hooves.
Ooh, Liam with
Liam.
barely, getting that there. Had some dust at the beginning of the star, looking shaky,
That
but
was close.
still closed it out.
The hitbox for that bird is not what it seems. Like, he was really close to not hitting it. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna go right.
Yeah, it was really close.
Here we go. Ouija getting the big bomb. And beautiful. Right in there.
Baby.
Now Liam going for reds. It's probably one of the hardest stars in SSL.
Might be one of the hardest stars in basement now.
Yeah, it's definitely a tricky star, and it's really easy to lose a lot of time here. Flying is not as easy as it looks. There's a huge difference between optimal and unoptimal flying. Liam King's looking pretty good right now.
Liam King's opting to not do the newest route right now, but definitely this route a lot safer. Looking to keep his lead for his team, set them up for success.
Yeah, beautiful reds. Absolutely stunning. What up, Bludgeoner? How's it going, Bob? Okay, now Ouija doing his reds. We'll see how much he's practiced this star. So far, he's looking just a little bit shaky, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, he's hitting what he needs to hit. Maybe a little lower speed than he'd like, but hitting what he needs to hit.
Liam King's now doing the 100.
Oh, taking a swim. SSL looking pretty hot. Just wanted to cool off a little bit.
Ouija actually, not too shabby of reds here. Keeping it pretty clean. As long as you can get all the reds in order. He's obviously... Okay!
He just wanted another try at it.
Ouija taking the biggest L you could possibly take on reds, dying at the... Getting stuck in the sand. A lot of spaghetti noodles flopping around on the stream. Some diapers, perhaps getting some dookies inside of them. Ouija with another poo-poo in his diaper. Can't quite get it sorted out here in SSL. Trying his absolute best, but it's gonna be tough. Team 2 quite a lead.
Massive lead. We'll have to see some mistakes from Team 2 at this point.
Yeah. Thank you for the rip bit, Die. Pour one out once again for the man himself, Ouija. Round 2, here we go. Round 3, actually. Narrowly missing that red. Taking another swim. Wanting to get some more swimming in.
Hot and triggered.
Grabbing the tree. Spawning the 1-up. Might need that.
He has been dying lately. Liam King's rounding out his 100 coin star here.
Yeah, a little short ground pound, but he gets it.
A little shaky, but a little shaky is still gonna bring home the gold right now.
And Ouija surviving the end of reds, thankfully. Moving on along.
All right, so just some information. After this next star here at 34 stars, we're gonna see the relay baton pass. And Liam Kings will be swapping out. Probably played how his team, wanted him to play here. Giving them the driver's seat.
Showing up strong. I believe it's going to be Paracusia that receives the baton here.
All right, so Liam Kings closing it out. Applause to Liam Kings. Give him some pog champs. I think he earned them.
Excellent stuff. Paracusia now here in HMC. Beautiful transition.
Paracusia historically very good at HMC. Goes for the BLJ, has a very solid 100 coin. Let's see if he can perform how he expects.
Paracusia going for HMC BLJ. Let's see if he's got it in him.
It's looking good so far.
2 BLJs might not have enough speed. Oh, getting it.
He's still in there, and
that
he
is huge.
Doesn't go to the corner. Stops halfway through the room. Good ending from Paracusia. This man's playing at a hotel right now. He's not playing at home. He's not on his setup. This man is playing in an unfamiliar environment, and he's still busting out strats that not even some of the craziest players want to go for.
It's true. 10 seconds saved, even more for Team 2, putting them even further ahead. We'll see how Paracusia deals with HMC 100. Arguably one of the hardest stars in all of SM64. There's a whole lot to this one. One of the longer ones. Off to see that's gonna hurt him a little bit. And can't get the wall kick. Paracusia, bones shivering. Got the BLJ, a little bit nervous now. Some sweat dripping on his controller. Ouija with the build-the-bear route around this pyramid. Paracusia, second chance, get to this box. Okay. Here he goes. And that was a pause that perhaps means something huge. He missed the red. That is actually a pretty big time loss. Paracusia kind of dropping the baton a little bit, having to go back and pick it up.
Maybe, just wanted a closer race. I don't know. Maybe his team fixed it. Some speculation.
Perhaps suggesting that this was all scripted, but that could not possibly be the case. All right, going to do the big boy jump. This is the strat you do if you don't do that pro strat. There he goes, gets the red. Paracusia kind of getting smacked around by HMC 100 here, but Ouija, I don't know if he went for topless or not.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I think he did.
Oh, Paracusia getting bopped by the Sniffit. Or sorry, I think he just bonked back there. Having a pretty rough time here in this 100, trying to maneuver his way, but a lot of obstacles and hurdles he's finding himself having to overcome. And RNG not being the best to him. He's another BLJ coming up, going to do a triple jump clip through the ceiling. Ooh, needed a backup bat coin. So he's going to do a triple jump wall kick to clip through the ceiling and then turn around, long jump, and use the elevator while it's still coming up to BLJ. Can he do it?
He's enough speed here. It's instant clip for Paracusia. Already, recovering from his massive mistake. Still looking good. I mean, Paracusia's playing well. It's just a matter of him minimizing those massive mistakes now.
Beautiful. And we've got, I believe this is Fantax, showing up now, has entered the arena, grabbing the baton for Team 1, moving right on along in HMC. Still, Team 2 still has a pretty sizable lead, but it's definitely not as grim as it was before. Before it was like maybe, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but chopped down probably maybe even a whole minute with the mistakes that we saw here from Paracusia.
So in the beginning segment, we had the two players, Ouija and Liam, their PBs very close together. So we were looking for, a matchup that was pretty even towards the end, but we got Fantax, slower PB than Para, 144 versus, 141. But Fantax, been playing the game for a long time, not as much RTA, can play pretty godlike. So we'll see if, less run experience will hurt him or not.
Yeah, what that guy said. Oh, big triple jump dive from Fantax. Interesting. Ground pound. Paracusia. Can't be happy about that one. All right, BLJ from Fantax. It's looking okay. And one BLJ, not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty rare that you see instant BLJs, actually. Paracusia kind of looking like a champ for that one. Okay, having some awkward movement in the metal cap here. Fun fact, you don't actually need to get the metal cap in 120. You never hit the switch. You only need it for this one star. And since you come in the level with the metal cap, we're speedrunners, we're fast, able to use it, and
Before it
just
runs
in
out.
time.
Yep.
Are Fantax with an absolutely beautiful HMC 100. No notable mistakes that I saw.
I didn't see anything big, no.
Percusia, get in that triple jump. You can just jump over the walls in this game because that makes sense.
There's no ceiling here in HMC, so he just goes right over the wall.
Yeah, got to get that height though. Triple jump right on a box is just enough to clear the wall.
And what's interesting there, actually, if you have too much speed, you'll actually die.
Really?
So he has to, he has to manage himself a little bit there.
Yeah, got to pull
a
back.
little bit.
Little death zone. You can also get a death zone here, what Paracusia is doing. I don't really know the science behind that one. Sometimes it's very rare when it happens, but it does happen. Thank you, Saxdale, for the 100 bits paid. And
So
Panic
that
for 2
star
bits.
that Paracusia just did, that's one of the intended metal cap stars, but we have certain strategies to avoid that. Like he triple jumped really high on that wall, and then when he fell, he dove and barely hit the switch. There's a couple other ways to hit it, but that's known as the Christmas miracle because people used to not understand what made it work, and then it was understood later that you just have to wall kick as high as possible.
Yeah, and we'll see that again from Fantax. Look a little closer, see what we're talking about. Thank you, Penguin Saber. What are the teams? On Team 1, Liam Kings did segment 1, and now Paracusia is working through this segment. Then we've got Zarflon and D Whatever.
And then on Team 1, we got Ouija doing the first segment. We got Fantax playing right now, and then we have Milo third and Cheese fourth, I believe.
That sounds about right to me. And our boy Fantax with an excellent triple jump. Both players doing really well with the triple jump box strat here.
Yeah, that's actually
slip up.
very, very easy to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Have to do it twice in HMC and 120 star, but Paracusia also doing a third time so that he can do the HMC BLJ.
Indeed. Paracook entering LLL. Last stage in basement before we move on towards Vanish Cap and greater things like BBH. And perhaps BOB. I'm not sure if they'll do BOB before BBH. We'll have to find out. Okay, ledge grab. Paracusia. Not a huge deal, but not in prime position for these bullies. Still getting them killed, though.
Yeah, that was a good backup.
Excellent backup. Paracusia actually has some crazy backups I've seen personally from him in the Big Simp Invitational. He's got some things up his sleeve. You can definitely tell that he's thought about backups and practiced them, because there's some of them that look like you couldn't just come up with that on the spot.
All right, so from Fantax, we're seeing the Toxic Maze, almost as intended, clips through the wall there, instead of opening the door and going down the elevator.
Saving him a cheeky couple of seconds there. We got some bits from Mario Fam. Thank you, Mario Fam, for the 2 bits. Steve O'Broil for the 1 Xibub. Unfortunately, Bits for Tits is an exclusive to the Big Simp Invitational and the Simply stream here at Speedrun, twitch.tv/speedrun and the Global Speedrun Association. Tits for Bits is not active. So I'm sorry to say, Mario Fam, but we do still appreciate the bits. Thank you very much, sir. And both players pretty much keeping it on lock. Nothing huge happening. Just getting stars like they should.
Yeah, Paracusia, after that slip up during HMC 100, it was good to see a solid recovery from him.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So what does Fantax still have left? I think he has Metal Cap and...
Metal Cap and Rolling Rocks, I believe.
Here he goes. The Rolling Rocks are nice to him. Doesn't have to get out of the way.
Yeah, those rocks can roll in random directions, so he got lucky there. Sometimes, you have to readjust.
Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. Maybe he didn't have metal cap left.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. Commentators, you know, not knowing what they're talking about.
Sleep at the wheel. Not really paying attention to the gameplay. Just kind of, not really sure what they're doing, to be honest.
I'm not sure of anything, really. Percusia doing 100 coin here in Lethal Lava Land. Just, you know, shredding around on his shell.
Yeah, this is... I'd say this is one of the more impressive looking stars, but it's really
But
not...
gameplay-wise, it's, you know, one of the easiest.
Yeah, it's not too complicated. I mean, there are some hard parts, but for the most part, it just looks impressive because there's a lot of movement. It's pretty fast-paced, but the movement is not too complicated. The angle's not too bad. Ooh, Percusia almost got clamped.
Yeah,
Oh, a little rollout over the thing, but not able to avoid the flame. It's actually that is probably the hardest part, in my opinion. Getting over that flame without getting burned. It's very, very specific. Cheeky little side flip dive and a nice wrap up. Solid 100 from Peracus.
Yeah, looking good.
Players just kind of not really caring much for Mario's bumsy cakes.
Yeah.
Willing to burn them at any means necessary, as we're seeing here live. Utilizing the fact that he can move and he gets some nice height. Understandable. I'm sure Mario would be fine with it. I mean, obviously he's fine with it. He's not, you know, protesting.
Yeah. I mean, they refuel him. You know, he pops those coins like they're pills to recharge.
That's true. Maybe they aren't coins. Maybe this is something a little deeper is going on here because it doesn't quite add up.
I mean, he does get mushrooms, and they're supposed to like give him a 1-up, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's up to the viewer to decide. I think that they'll have to come to their own conclusions.
Fair enough. Percusia wrapped up with LOL. Now going on to the Vanish Cap. What do you have to say about Vanish Cap, Pity?
So, Percusia is going to be going for early Ellies in Vanish Cap, and early Ellies means early elevators. So he has a very hard cycle that he has to hit here at the beginning. And Vanish Cap, very easy to fall down. We'll have to, you know, see some on-point gameplay if he's going to make the cycle. Oh. Not quite getting what he wanted there.
Yeah, taking a little bit of fall damage. Not going to be able to... But not a huge deal. Just a couple of seconds lost.
Just as long as he doesn't fall. I think that's the big thing for, especially for a race. You just don't want to fall here.
Yeah, here he goes. Solid ending.
Nice
got the wall kick.
Oh,
no! Percusia.
Didn't have the height he wanted.
Slightly too low. Went for the dive. He was bold. He thought he had it. Uh-oh. Shell breaking. Not a huge deal.
Yeah, he's at the end. He's at the end. Yeah, it's good.
Needs a couple backup coins, though, it looks like. Not sure where he... missing some coins here. Doing some laps around the... and falling off. Burning above the cake. Percusia falling once again. Teeter-totter, tottering down. Not falling down, though. A lot of sauce once again dripping from these players.
It's a long run, a lot of different gameplay. I mean, you know, mistakes are bound to happen. Let's just see, you know, can they recover? Will Percusia end off Vanish Cap the way he was looking? A little safer on the ending here.
Yeah, way safer. Doesn't want to bother with any of that fancy jazz to save a couple of seconds. Just doing what he knows deep in his heart is safe move. Oh, let's grab on the button.
So, what we talked about earlier with the wing cap, you can skip a text box there by grabbing the star, the forward, you touch the ground. Percusia, not getting what he wanted there. You want to triple jump and then wall kick and then, you know, go into the star.
Yep, well, hopefully we'll see it from Fantax to see it in action. It's probably one of the coolest movements in the option, the infamous Sigalemic. I'm sure you've seen it. Thank you, Mario fan, for the Doodle Cheer and the Muxy Bub. These are pros, but I mean, this game is hard. Even the pros mess up. Everybody makes mistakes. It's mostly about how you back them up, and when you aren't making mistakes, how fast do you go? And I'll tell you, these players are fast. When they're not sucking on eggs, they're pretty quick. Fantax sucking on a couple of eggs here. Not quite able to catch up
Ooh,
with the nips.
Paracusia, you know, getting through that door. Real nice.
Door clip. After you kill a boo, if you long jump, I don't know if it only applies to long jumps, but after you kill a boo, you see how you get the text box. You kill the boo, and then you have a little bit of time to react, I guess. Paracusia has mastered that first door clip, it seems. If you hit it just right, you can clip through a door while you're waiting for that text box, and then as soon as you land, you get the text. Saves a good chunk of time. Pretty impressive stuff.
I think it's like a second if you clip the door. Is it 2? Maybe?
Yeah, I'd say 2. I mean, a
2?
door is a pretty long process. Plus, you have all the speed. Oh,
yeah.
no!
Oh, no.
Fantax missing that red. I've never
have to
seen
do a
this
triple
happen,
jump
honestly.
here.
Going to have to go all the way around. Oh,
Oh,
he's
no,
stuck.
he's stuck. Yep, he's going to have to...
Jumping back up, but the angle... All right,
Okay.
He's good. He's good.
So neither player getting the early Ellies we were looking for here, but Vanish Cat known to be pretty hard.
It's a bit fickle. There's some weird, awkward movements. It's very precise. But we'll see if he can finish strong, at least getting the tech skip here at the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, elevators where he wanted them to be. Nice ending. Okay. Let's see it, boys. Simply, would you do the honors?
Woo!
Yeah.
Legendary God Gamer alert. The Wu-Tang Clan, thank you for nickel.
Whoa.
Baby.
Anonymous.
Whoa.
Woo. Jeez, okay, so we have $100, the hundo from Anonymous, with the comment, excited for what GSA's plans are for the future. Great race and great commentary, cheers. Thank you so much. Love you, babe. Glad you're enjoying it. And yeah, big plans, massive plans for the future.
Thank you, Anonymous. PogChamp. PogChamps are real. Okay.
Paracusia struggling on this 100 coin in the meantime.
Yeah, rubbing up on that bookcase a little bit. Might have some feelings for it, considering that. Oh, and this is the downfall with going for door clip. Fantax also wanted to go for door clip, but the thing is, sometimes when you go to long jump there, the boo does not want to cooperate, will run along, or sorry, float along the edge. Fantax falling down. Going to have to go all the way around and back up. That's a little bit of a fail fish. Can we get some fail fishes in the chat, please?
Yeah, it's a long elevator ride to the top. That's about a minute loss right there. Team 1 looking like they should be Team 2 right now, honestly.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Team 1 been kind of getting smacked around, and the eyeball also taking a shot. Kicking them while they're down. Not really caring that they are in a relay race, trying to, do things.
Yeah, Fantax was looking like he was, catching up a little bit, but right back at square one there. Pretty
much. It's been a constant uphill battle for Team 1. Trying their absolute hardest to save some time when they can, only to get set back by making just I mean, that's how this game is. It was just a little mistake. Yeah. Small little error resulted in big time loss. And yeah, that's true. I mean, that really is speedrunning in general. You know it. You play Mario and you play OOT, and OOT, you can lose minutes off of one frame. One frame late on something, and GG.
Yep, it's one thing to note is just like the harder you go, the faster you try to go, the harder the game becomes. So these players are going for the fastest strats that they can manage, and just one small mistake and they're losing a bunch of time.
Definitely true. Definitely true. Oh, Paracusia with a bonk. There he goes though. Fantax now chopping down along on this 100 coin, taking his time.
Pacing himself.
Paracusia with a nice wombo combo.
Is he gonna make it up? Okay, I was unsure. I guess he was already up.
Fantax moving right on along.
Not
Pretty
getting the
decent
coins he wanted from that skeeter or skeeter? No, bug thing.
Scuttlebug,
Scuttlebug. The skeeters are the water ones.
apparently. You could call them Tektites. They're basically a Tektite.
And Tektites.
What up, Rowan? What up, Game Shark?
All right, Paracusia
Hello.
looking to close out this BBH here. Looking fairly solid here, actually. I mean, I didn't see any big mistakes from Para. His 100 coin was a little shaky, but we didn't see any, any complete fall downs or anything like that.
Yeah. He kept it pretty clean. Beautiful ghost hunt at the beginning.
Yeah,
Wow, I
it
almost
was
thought
beautiful.
Fantax was gonna fall there. He's all Gucci though. Gucci gang, as the kids would say these days. And I think that wraps it up for Paracoos.
Yeah, looking good. So we're gonna be heading down to basement now again, so we can do Dire Docks.
That sounds right. Dire Docks. Wrap that boy up. Get your key and fire C. Then go to BOB and upstairs to then tip B.
Yeah, most things
busting out a freestyle live. Exclusive content.
Going to Tippy, we'll wait and see. Be it you or me about that speed.
Wow. Rislier lashing out at the commentator's bed. Yes, I did speedrun the bed making process. I whipped it together quick. Okay. I like to keep things speedy. It'll still keep me warm at night. Oh, Paracusia missing one coin. You could only miss one coin here. The swimming actually is pretty technical. Getting these coin rings. We'll see how Paracusia does it. So good so far. Yeah, missing a coin.
Oof. Another thing to note here is that Dire Docks, at least the second half of the stage, has a lot of lag, so we'll be seeing more of that lag reduction on the swimming. More claw grip.
That's right. Claw grip essential for swimming in this game on an N64.
Is Para on emulator right now?
I think so. He's working on getting a new Nintendo. This previous one broke in half. RIP.
Team 2, maybe
Or
Gryman,
remember.
throwing him in DDD for the lag reduction.
Yeah, that could possibly be it. Team 2 taking advantage of the fact that he's on emulator, saving some time here, not getting lag, but still going for the lag reduction, as he should, practicing that muscle memory. Game looking buttery here. Normally it's just pounds and pounds of lag.
We'll see, a lot here with the sub here. Very laggy on 64. Looking,
Wow,
yeah,
right up.
okay, yeah.
That was nice.
Definitely a lot smoother on emulator here.
Smooth like butter. Fantax, wombo combo in the boo as well, taking them swiftly. One more star for the boy, and he will be following Paracusia into DDD. Paracusia, pretty solid 100. Little rough of a beginning. Missed that one coin, kind of put him in a weird. But
The harder second half definitely nailed it.
definitely, it was beautiful. I cried. The tears might not show up on the camera. I promise, I'm crying inside.
It's those the red coins are the real make or break for DDD 100.
Oh, and I guess
That was an
Paracusia,
interesting
I guess
ending.
this is where the segment, Paracusia taking a moment to contemplate life, not really sure if
Do I keep going or do I don't know.
resuming and confirming that this is indeed what he wants to do with his life. Continuing on. Perhaps giving Team 1 just a little bit of breathing room, understands that they're probably like 20 minutes ahead, so, giving them a couple seconds. And that might be the last star for them. We've got Zarflon on deck, waiting for his chance. Oh, it looks like, okay, I think Paracusi is going to get the sub-star.
Yep, and then he'll be heading into Fire Sea, I believe. Zarfon will be, and I think that's where the torch passes again for the Fire Sea.
That seems legit. Okay, Fantax busting out the splice. It's a common thing that we see here in these tournaments, in these public events. Players get a little bit nervous, not able to string together a line of gameplay. Going to be going through his folders, searching for the right clip that he can place on his stream, and of course splice it in. But the splice looking painfully obvious. Fantax dying, maybe losing hope in Team 1, realizing that the pretty big. Okay, black screen.
Completely black.
And the stream has shut down.
Team 2 still killing it though. Still killing it.
Fantax teleporting into Fire Sea, I believe.
No, I think that's Zarfon. I think we have Zarfon over Fantax right now.
Yeah, we've got the full extended Team 2 right here. Paracusi
Team 1 not cutting it.
Zarflon just going to take over for Team 1. And now, wow, Zarflon playing for both teams at the same time. A lot of weight on his shoulders. We'll see if he can handle it. Heavy like boulders. Lava heavy like soldering irons.
Zarfon with the nice boost though. Getting the cycle he was looking for here in Fire Sea. Oh, getting hit by shots.
Fantax and Paracusi both same frame of gameplay, burning their heinies, taking some heavy damage. Everybody panicking. I think what happened was Fantax's stream went down, and yeah, Fantax PC crashed.
Okay.
Breaking news.
So it'll be interesting to judge when we hand off the torch then, right?
Yeah, because maybe Fantax will just give us the honor system and let us know when it's time for his boy, you know.
Well, if he has to boot up his PC, right? So hopefully he has his phone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Everybody wondering what's going to happen, but here we go. Fantax and Paracusi missing the fires.
Oof.
Trying their best to get the key here. It's ironic that both of them are messing up at the same time. It's a tie right now, absolutely 100% tied. Not sure how they made up the time here. But both Slay and Bowser are going to have to be going back into EDD to take care of the Manta Ray. The Ring Star. Actually, they might have done Manta already.
So it looks like we're getting ready to send Milo in for Team 1.
No, I think Zarflon is taking the cake here. I think he's doing the double down. 2 controllers in one hand, 1 controller, 2 Nintendos, 2 streams, 4 eyeballs.
Could you do that if you like turned on the consoles on the exact same frame, like, and you split the controller signal to 2 consoles? Would it be exactly the same?
Maybe. You guys can't see it right now, but behind the scenes, I believe this is Milo playing.
I think that is that or Fantax is still playing.
And he's definitely taking his time here in Fire Sea.
Pacing himself.
Red coin below the elevator twice in a row. Had to go all the way around. Commentator leaking the exclusive, rare, unaccessible footage only to those with high permissions. And here we go. There is Milo getting a. I don't even know if this is a normal cycle. This might be later than cycle.
I don't know if that's normal cycle. I think that might be a cycle later.
But here we go. Everything is set straight once again. Zarflon moving on along, getting the Ring Star, and here's Milo wrapping up Fire Sea. Wow. This is insane. That's all I gotta say. So Milo, Zarflon still has Vanish Cap, Metal Cap Star. Only need the Vanish Cap though. And he's done with DDD. And then I guess he's going to get Slide 2, and then he'll go to Womps, and then they'll go upstairs.
So one thing that's interesting is that Team 1 started with Ouija on English, and now Milo's like on Japanese. So they ate like all the time loss that comes from English, and now they're not going to get any of the time saved that comes with it too.
That comes from English?
Yeah, faster like Bowser text, right? That's why English is faster for like 0 and 1, isn't it?
Something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's a bold claim to make because there's a lot of text boxes.
Well, the biggest thing is like not having having the star in the box in the intro cutscene for English, and it's only like 2 seconds slower, so it has to save time everywhere else. Besides that,
yeah, I think you might be onto something, Pity. Perhaps you may or may not, could maybe somewhat possibly be onto something. I'm not sure. One thing I will tell you though is that I think you're onto something. Mario is a game. There are English and Japanese versions of the game. And
with text.
They do have text, and the English version, 100 coin stars only have one text box. Japanese has 2 text boxes. So, you might be right. Maybe. But anyway, Zarflon finished up DDD while I was on my pointless spiel, going to BOB to wrap it up. Milo, get in rings.
So BOB can be a crazy stage. Usually done a little earlier on because, you know, BOB pretty hard. You got these wall kicks here at the beginning, pretty easy to fail, and they got a pretty...
Oh, slipping on the slope, a little too much sauce, too much speed.
Yeah, if you have too much speed, you dive there and you just fall down. 100 coin also pretty hard here, so we could see a lot of variance. We could see Team 1 potentially catching up a great deal here.
Certainly possible. BOB has a couple of moments where there is some time. Some little slip-ups can cost you a lot of time here, especially in the 100. We'll have to see what happens, though. So far, so good from Zarflon, apart from that slipping on the slope, showing this big bomb king who's really the king.
Yeah, messed up the easy part, got the hard parts.
Classic. Milo moving right on along, going for his final star in DDD, and we'll be following Zarflon's footsteps, going over to BOB. But we'll first have to do the Princess Peach's secret slide.
Zarflon racing Koopa the Quick. He's pretty quick, so I don't know. Will he win? I'm not sure.
Pretty sure he'll win. Koopa the Quick, despite his name, he's not that quick. And Mario kind of cheats in this race by using the teleporter. I think as long as Koopa doesn't see you using it, you're good. But if he sees you use it, then you're not good.
Really? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but that makes sense to me. So we're gonna let that slide. What I say is basically law. Commentator getting a bit of a power trip to his head. Is Big Simp. Has the Big Simp Invitational. Perfectly understandable. 18.4 from Zarflon. Yeah, pretty good. If you get an 18 point something, that basically means you did it right. You didn't do any mistakes, and you did your thing.
Yeah, so when you finish, Koopa the Quick speeds up, so you still want to beat him as fast as possible.
That is indeed true. Now Milo moving on, going to be taking out the Bomb King. And no slip on the slope from him. Focused and ready. Milo is here to save some time for Team 1. He's in a bit of a ditch from his predecessors. They've kind of dug a pretty deep hole, but Milo determined to get out of the hole.
Zarflon starting that 100 coin. A lot of RNG involved here, some pretty tough flying as well. We'll see, where the coins drop.
Oh, missing that blue. Gonna have to go back around.
Yep.
So not gonna be a little complicated. Doesn't care about that other coin. Fair enough. There are a lot of backup coins in the 100. See what he goes for.
Ooh, okay. Still gets all 3 there while setting up the triple jump. Looking pretty good. A lot of flexibility here from Zarflon.
48 coins going into the cannon. It's
Not
decent.
the best. We'll
Not
see
the
how he
best.
does on the second pass
Oh,
with
okay.
flying
Pretty
here.
spicy flying. Ideally, you want at least 64 coins. 65.
Yeah, that's fine.
64 means that you can't miss any coins from the polls. So
Yeah,
with 65, he's got
ideally.
1 extra.
Ideally, if you get a bunch of coins there, you can skip one of these pulls.
We'll see if Zarflon knows his stuff. And it looks like he does. He's got pretty good. Actually, maybe not. If you, there's a video by, God bless his heart, Drogi has a tutorial on optimal polls, the most optimal way to approach them and do them quickly. And right now, I will tell you that Zarflon is not following Drogi's rules, but still, RNG treating them pretty nice. No big deal. Milo wrapping up the quick race. We'll be joining Zarflon in the shortly. Zarflon wrapping up 100. Going to be going upstairs soon.
Yeah, getting close. Is it 74 for upstairs? So two more left.
And Fantax in here apologizing in chat for the poop PC. We'll forgive him. It's all good in the hood. What up, Toad? That's right, Minicore. He has not watched the video. Or if he has, he's not put it into action. But sometimes with speedrunning, it can be hard to put things into action. I don't know if you've felt that way, Pitt, but sometimes you're just
It's hard
to get into runs. You feel like you can PB with what you got, and you don't really want to learn anything new.
Yeah, when you do new things, that also means there's more variables, to worry about, more things that you can screw up.
Definitely.
Especially in a race setting, too. I mean, you want to stick with what you know.
I couldn't agree more. But sometimes you gotta be fearless. You gotta go out there and you gotta do it for the people.
All right, looking at Zarfon ending Fallen Battlefield here. Not too bad. Shaky 100 coin, mistake at the start, but for how hard BOB is, that was pretty good.
Yeah, Milo moving through the 100 had 65 coins out of the air, 1 extra coin, just like his boy Zarflon. Let's see what he does with it. And Milo already looking like he knows how to work these poles. Maybe. And a 107.58 upstairs for Zarflon. Pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, that's on pace for, like, 143 to 144, right?
I'd say so. Takes about, let's say a 38 minutes upstairs. So 140. Yeah.
145. But we do have, we have D whatever taking over and Cheese taking over later on. So we got some big anchors for the team.
That is true. I didn't think about that. So maybe more like 37, 36. We'll see. Team 1 should be able to nab a sub 146 for sure. But you never know. The end of the game gets pretty saucy. A whole lot of things going on. It ramps up quick, to say the least.
Yeah, it does. The upstairs stages, very hard. Mistakes punished way harder. Let's just see what happens. Anyone's game.
And Milo with some beautiful secrets. When you get the cannon shot just right, you can get all 5 right in a row. Looks so good. Ooh, Zarflon jumping a little bit too high over the box. Trying to figure out how to get that secret. There he goes. Milo with 1 star left. Looking like about a 2-minute maybe like a 2-minute, 15-second lead. We'll see here shortly. It's not. I wouldn't say it's the end of the line for Team 2.
No, a lot can still happen.
Or for Team 1. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Team 1 definitely not in the driver's seat. They're looking for, Team 2 to make mistakes, but I mean, the hardest part of the run is still coming up.
And to be fair, Team 1 has got the 120-star world record holder coming up next for them. D whatever, also a very talented Mario player. I'm not sure how much he's invested into 120. Obviously, a legendary 70-star player, contender for world record.
I don't think recently for D whatever in 120 star, but I mean 141 doesn't lie. Like if a man can move.
D whatever has a 141.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, well he definitely does do 120. D whatever, also very formidable opponent. It'll be interesting to see how this goes down. But so far, from what I have seen, Wetjar World going pretty decent for both Zarflon and Milo here. Oh, okay. Milo slipping off the boxes. How's he gonna back this up? Just gonna go back around. Ledge grab, legend. That long jump angle, I don't see.
A little sketch, but no, I think it's. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Taking a big old fall.
I have to do a backup here. All right,
look
at. Oh no,
missing the wall
misses
kick.
the wall kick.
Camera not being nice to him, trying his absolute best to figure it out. Not enough speed for a triple jump. He is melting. This is a meltdown. Milo, more like Melto.
What?
Milo, more like Melto. Milo. Commentator with awful puns that don't really make any sense. Chat wondering why he's even talking.
I mean, Milo and Wet Dry World making the chat pretty dry, but Zarfon looking pretty wet.
Melto. Yeah, that's good. All right. Zarfon with a triple jump wall kick. Excellent stuff. Milo also going for it. No side flip. He ain't no chump. Oh, but he is a chump. Not able to clear it. Not enough height. Gonna have to do this again. Melto coming back for round 2. No fire to be seen, but still heat seems to be getting to him.
The water's still boiling a little.
Perhaps.
Yeah, water definitely boiling.
Thank you, Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, just wall kicking,
Watch to get up there and
no!
Out, not able to get up there.
No.
This is horrid news for Team 1. Milo really dropping the ball, to say the very least. Should have just bit the bullet and went back onto the elevator. I mean, he had to do it anyway, but yeah. Melto. That's all I have to say on the matter.
I mean, I was saying Team 1 and Team 2 should be switched. At this point, Team 1 should just be Team 3.
Pity coming out, claws, bangs, no remorse. Team 1 trying their absolute hardest, but not enough to satisfy Pity, the god SM64 player.
Right.
How's your new place, by the way, man? Y'all moved in, got your internet. How you liking it?
Just had the internet installed like right before this, so looking good. Gonna be pretty saucy coming up here. A lot of stuff planned. Obviously, some GSA stuff involved as well.
Of course. Okay, Zarflon working through these secrets, trying his best, slipping down backwards, butt slide bomb. A lot of butt slide in here. There's a whole lot of slopes, ground pound. Zarflon.
Zarflon really struggling on that 5th secret. Okay.
Milo doing his thing. He did miss a coin. I think he's going to be needing to get a backup coin from one of the
Skeeters.
Skeeters. I mean, what would you call them? because there's no water. I mean, there's a little bit of water here, but it's mostly drained. Like, if a skeeter is on dry land, is it a scuttlebug? Is it born a scuttlebug or a skeeter, or do they change?
I don't know. Maybe they're kind of like amphibious. Like maybe they work on both.
So if it's on water, it's a skeeter. And if it's on dry land, it's a scuttlebug. That seems legit to me. Milo getting a bunch of extra coins, spawning the star up there. Typically don't want... Not a huge deal. Sarflon pounding some Goombas for some coins. Gotta be really careful around these big Goombas, man. You accidentally jump on them, you get 1 coin instead of the big fat blue coin. But Sarflon, legendary player, not gonna let it happen. Great RNG. Pretty solid TH. Wow. Huge speed. Bopping
Yeah,
the
it was
Koopa.
massive.
He's making it happen right now. Zarflon is on a mission. And Milo on some kind of mission. Not quite sure. But keeping it going.
You know,
I
one thing
imagine
to
they'll
note.
switch after THI. What do you think?
I think it's after THI. One thing to note is that these players have been practicing for the Ultimate 120-star relay, but not necessarily these segments, right? Because, you know, we're throwing all the captains together. They could be doing completely different segments, so that some of these players could be rusty in these places.
It's fair. Oh, Milo slipping once again. This triple jump wall kick has got his number, and it is ring-a-ling-ding-dinging in his ear.
Milo's team reconsidering giving him Wet Dry World in the Ultimate Relay.
Milo, just really, he's playing the game, and sometimes when you play the game, you don't play it very fast, and right now that's what's happening for Milo. Oh, big side flip.
Okay.
Into the painting here. Still working through Wet Dry World. Zarflon chomping on down stars in THI. Do whatever, pretty happy about it. Not going to have to exert too much power to get a W here. Just got to remain calm, cool, and collected. As they
I don't
say.
know. It could be pretty hard. He does have cheese behind him. It's like, I don't know, riding a bike but having a train like a mile behind you, and you got to get to the end before the train runs you over. So there could be some stress there. He just hears the train like chugging towards him.
Chug a chug chug chug. And speaking of chugging, we have got a $5 donation from Kiss Assicle, Leah, the absolute sweetheart. Thank you so much for the $5. You are entered in for the Celeste Steam code giveaway, babe. She
Love you.
says, listen to Boy Meets Boys on SoundCloud. ZFG pulled out. Definitely got to go give Boy Meets Boys a listen. The highly anticipated, largely awaited project by Simp Father Jones himself. Worth a listen. Huge banger. Will make your life 10% better. Proven scientifically. But anyway, commentator just selling out. Really, at the end of the day, only in this for the music. Trying to get the rap career going. Not working out particularly well, but slowly but surely, as the kids say. Zarflon chopping on us. You know, he's going to be taking out these piranhas. No problem. Slide kicks. Easy money. Milo now in THI. Pretty decent secrets from what I saw.
Yeah, he screwed up a little bit on the third secret, but just went for the triple jump back up. Looking a lot more solid than, you know, some other ones we've seen.
Milo falling on down. Milo with some threats in the chat, saying he's going to need you to die at the end of 100, and assuming that Zarflon hasn't already done the one. Milo in a time machine, not sure what time zone he's in, but clearly not in this one. Could explain his gameplay. Perhaps Milo might need to check himself into a psychiatric ward. With the things that he's saying, not quite adding up. But Zarflon will not budge.
Liam King's very confident his team is way in the lead, playing very well for his team earlier.
She's saying that D is going to fall off of the Rainbow Ride carpet.
Would that even be enough time for them to catch up?
I don't know, man. It's like a 2-3 minute lead. It would help them.
Yeah. he'd have to fall off at the end, and then like also poop in his pants
And go
then-
take care of it.
and take a shower and have dinner.
Oh, we got some mouse illusions. All right, and D whatever is in the arena. Team 2. Talking to Toad, getting a star, hardest star in the game, yada yada yada. Going on to TTM. Definitely one of the harder stages. I wouldn't say it's the hardest, but it can be tricky. A lot of finicky movements, little weird things that can happen here and there.
What was it like? The saying like third from the hardest stage, something like that.
I don't know where you're getting that from.
Third easiest. That's what it is. Third
Oh.
easiest.
And not able to get the breezeless that he wanted. Off to a bit of a weak start. D whatever. Not sure how much he's been playing.
Pretty hard strategy there. Only saves a couple seconds, and it was a nice back out.
Absolutely. Milo getting these coins. Pretty decent 100 so far. Had a little bit of a mishap. Tiny island portion, but chugging right along. Oh, RNG, not nice at all. Fly Guy, not giving much of a damn. Going to have to go swimming for these coins. Brutal.
Is he looking to? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Opted for the swim instead of the extra Goomba you could have done too.
Yeah, that Goomba's a little, I don't know. They're going for that. Oh, double chain combo bonk from D whatever.
Oh,
D whatever with some acrobatic moves. Slap
getting
in the face
bopped by the mole.
Gopher, not happy with D whatever. Going to be popping him in the mouth.
D whatever known for his TTM, but not showing it.
Milo falling at the end of.
No, it's over. It's over for Team 1.
Team 1, irrelevant at this. I mean, they were already Team 1 now. Really, wow, just wow.
Yeah.
Team 2 with maybe a 5-minute lead at this point, almost a whole stage. It's gonna be hard. I don't know if Cheese has enough power to dig them out of this hole. Melto is
don't know.
back.
How many times is D whatever gonna have to die on Rainbow Red 100? A lot.
Yeah, D whatever going to need to strategically place out his deaths here if he doesn't want to look like a phony. Going to have to actively try to lose time and work really hard at it. Formulate a lot of strategies. Draw up a business plan to try to come up with this time thing here. And once again, RNG not treating my Melton well, getting a bit slapped. Lakitu and Fly Guy not really concerned with what's going on. Going swimming once again for coins. Wow. This is quite an exhibit.
Hot and bothered, looking to cool off a little bit with a swim. Goes in three times? Is that 3 times now out of like 2 100 coins?
Why did he go down here? Maybe, I don't know if he meant to do that.
No,
Wow,
he didn't need
really
that.
interesting backup. I've never seen somebody go at it from this side.
Wait,
Choice.
Did he fail?
Go ahead.
No, he was good. Yeah, why did he go down? Was it a mistake?
Melto. That's why.
Melto.
Melting, brain matter falling apart, brain cells burning away. Can't not get a firstie. Not able to get this ledge grab. He cannot not get a firstie. Melto is melting. Not only are his brain cells melting, but also his hands firstie.
How can a player melt more
Milo.
than
Oh, angle not good, man. He's gonna give it up.
Is he going
around?
around?
Milo is on
triple
the
jump
run
wall
of
kick
his
here.
life. Not able to get it back up. Gonna have to try it again.
No, this angle doesn't look good either. Oh, no, okay, he's good.
And getting those coins. Why is he getting this Goomba?
Wait, no, what is he
Milo
doing?
does not know how many. Okay, double checking the coin count.
Goes back, running across the plane, taking his time, doesn't want to fall down again. Back in the cave.
All right, as long as he doesn't die in this cave, everyone will be happy, I think.
Questionable long jump.
Saucy stuff here. Very saucy. Oh, D whatever, not able to get the log wall kick. He's got a backup, though. Going to be going for the blast off to the Lonely Shroom.
Do whatever with a lot of time to spare, though.
10 stars ahead.
10 stars.
Milo not able to land on the... Oh, sorry. Looking at the wrong feed. Whoops! Commentator can't keep his commentary straight. Watching Milo, it seems as though his gameplay abilities have rubbed off onto my commentary abilities. Be careful. View with caution, let me just say. Okay. But getting ready. Chizo 5 is in position. 2 more stars here from Milo. Going to be getting the Wiggler
star, yep.
and Koopa. Do you ever having a little bit of a party with the monkey jumping around? Does get it to work out though. Saving a cheeky little bit of Tim there. Oh, ledge grab. Ground pound. Wow, really high ground pound. Not in position to grab the star. He is going to
Gonna have to go for it again. Yeah.
Chizo 5 increasing his bribe to D whatever. $50. Wants him to die twice on RR carpet. We'll see if D whatever takes the bait.
Even with 2 deaths, they're more than a full TTM ahead. I don't even think that would do it.
But it would make it slightly more interesting, perhaps. Wow, D whatever, moving fast. Glitching, can't get into this igloo. There he goes. It's Koopa time.
Could possibly see, 8 deaths from Team 2 and no saves.
Yeah, we're gonna need a miracle. Perhaps Cheese would better spend his $50 on a Nintendo Hitman. Somebody hired to come into D whatever's area and shoot his N64 dead, resulting in a default W for the Team 1. Drastic measures, I know, but this is the kind of thing, this is what this kind of situation calls for.
I don't know, maybe he has to have a hitman for all of Team 2, right? Because one of the team members would just pick up the bloody baton and keep going. Maybe.
Oh, getting shoved around. He would ever spin drift. Not happy with him. Wait, say that again? I missed that.
If D whatever's N64 got shot dead, his team members would probably take over again. So he needs to shoot all of the N64s dead.
It'd be an expensive, very expensive treatment. But Chizo 5, Mr. Moneybags, world record, surely a millionaire, can afford it. Chizo 5 moving right on along though. From what I've seen so far, easily.
She's obviously,
or hitman.
Best 120 star runner. Can he make up 7 minutes in the last 1/4 of the run over a man that's PBE is 2.5 minutes slower overall? I can't say.
It's not out of the realm of possibility, but it almost is. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we need some
into the bribe.
We need some cart tilt or something, something crazy to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it could happen.
Maybe break his shell here on the money bag. Not gonna do it though. Wow, duplicating money bags! D whatever did not mean to do that, but still unable to get a lot of coins very quickly. Oh my goodness, D whatever with the frame perfect gameplay. Actually, it's not quite frame perfect, but man, I've never seen somebody duplicate a money bag. D whatever basically flexing on Cheese, saying, listen, you want me to fall in Rainbow Ride? I'm going to duplicate a money bag, okay? I'm not giving this W up. It's mine for the taking. D whatever wants it. And he's not going to give it up that easy.
Yeah, looking solid with that 8-star lead on Cheese.
Ball is in Cheese's court. Probably going to have to up the ante. $50, sort of a joke to D whatever. He's also probably a millionaire, considering his Mario 64 status. Ooh, Chizo 5. Beautiful monkey star. I don't think I've seen him make any mistakes so far, and thank goodness. As he should. World record holder, doing what he needs to do. He's here to make business happen.
So Team 2 is still looking for, you know, that mid 140-ish range, like 146 or something close to that. Cheese's team looking for that mid 150s time right now, low 150s time.
They're looking for something. Not sure if they're going to find it, but they are certainly trying their hardest. That's about all I can say on it. You would ever not really letting up on the gas pedal, though. Pretty solid SL and a pretty solid TTM, showing us that he is a god gamer. But we'll now be going to Tippy, one of the diciest areas in the entire game. First, gonna have to do Cloud Stage, even dicier in my opinion. I'm always so nervous for Cloud Stage because it's. I mean, you guys have seen it. I've fallen in Cloud Stage way too much in my life. It's very easy to do, you know, all these clouds, big opportunity to fall.
Yeah, Cloud Stage being worse than any death in the game. Like you fall, you end up outside the castle, have to run back in, all the way upstairs, all the way into Tippy, and then back into Cloud Stage.
It is not very forgiving. Not at all.
One of the possible ingredients for the perfect storm, Cheese is hoping that happens with Team 2.
You know, we'll see if it happens. Do you ever, though, already most of the way through the star here? We'll see what happens. One second, I gotta shut my door. I'll just go. Be right back.
All right. D whatever looking pretty good here. Wants to avoid this pole grab. And he's good. All right. This is he's good now. There's no way he's fallen. All right, and a solid Cloud Stage from D whatever. One of the biggest possible mistakes that was left in the run, checked off the list.
Did he do it? Made it through Cloud
Good.
Stage, no problems?
Good.
TTC time, though, it doesn't end. Cloud Stage, it's high octane clouds. You can fall. Then you got TTC, same thing. Not clouds, but you can fall.
Yeah, TTC, a very vertical stage. While you're working on the stage, you just go up. And at any point, you just fall all the way down. So he wants to, go up without falling down. Like I said.
But does he want to go up without falling down, or what?
No, I think he wants to
that?
not fall down and yet go up.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm gonna note that down really quick. She's a 5 with a bonk. Oh, and a bop on a Goomba head. D whatever with a pretty impressive 100 here so far. No noticeably big mistakes. Did have a little bit of a hiccup at.
Yeah, he did. Getting that first red. But looking good, not losing any of the coins that could scatter from the boxes. RNG playing in his favor.
This part of the end here can be pretty tricky. Oh, using the thwomp.
Off the thwomp. Yeah, looking good.
Nothing is stopping this man. Hyperspeed. Chizo 5. Ledge grab. Edge. Can do a quick backup here, though. Not a huge deal.
No, that was a really good backup.
Yeah. Is that the only mistake Cheese has made so far? That's what it seems like.
The only big one that I've noticed, at least.
Yeah.
All eyes on D whatever right now as he's, flexing, though.
Lightning speed. D whatever. He's hungry, man.
Yeah, he had the really nice cycle there, too, on the Pin the Pendulum star.
Pit in the pendulum. Yeah. Okay, time moving star once again. D whatever, moving.
Looking good. Only one more time moving star left. Time moving pretty hard. You have the triple jump wall kick at the beginning. If you fail that, you have to go up the stage from the side. Loses a lot of time.
He's moving right on along. Beautiful 100 here so far. He would ever on his last time moving star. Can he get a hand? Yes, he can. No problemo. Oh, cheese with a dive through the spin drift. I guess he has an extra coin. It's kind of a pain if you miss a coin in SL 100. Oh, rushed it there on jumping on the second spin drift. Gonna have to do this back up again, but once again,
he's good on
quick
coins,
backup.
so
Yeah, a lot of extra coins now. Missing coins in SL is a bit of a pain. There are not readily available backup coins at the end. You kind of gotta know that you're missing coins and back it up appropriately beforehand. GSA with 1 extra coin here. Looking pretty good. D whatever. 1 star left in TTC.
yeah, just red coin star, the easiest one of them all.
I don't know about that, but, you know.
Well, mistakes are punished less, I guess.
Yeah,
Can't
fair.
really die.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Commentators getting in a bit of a dispute. A lot of bad blood bubbling. Oh, missing a triple jump, though. Wow, huge
triple jump dive. Gonna be falling pretty slow here. Way up there to mega air.
That'll give GSA an opening here to perhaps slip in and get the lead. Going to need to splice in a TTC, though. Just skip straight to Toad. Forget about Cloud Stage. What up, Sir TC? Bub.
Oh yeah, reminder, plugging the fundraiser here. You know, trying to raise money for some prize pools, namely the Ultimate 120-star relay next month. We're checking out, you know, just the team leaders right now racing off with each other. So yeah, all money that we get donated and all bits are going straight to that. So, and we also have some incentives too. You know, $5 for Celeste Code. We have $10 for Beast Coast backpack. Shout outs to them for, you know, providing merch. 15 for the zip up hoodie. 20 for their jersey, and 25 for Mario setup. So we got the console, N64. We got US Super Mario 64 cartridge, and we have a controller. And she's providing that and signing them as well.
Yeah, can't forget that. GSA, the master himself, signing a Super Mario 64 starter kit. Pretty good deal. Pretty solid prize.
Yeah, not bad.
$25. Be entered in at least. Oh, ground pound on the Lakitu. I'm not sure if I think he wanted the side flip to bop the Lakitu, but ground pound worked out pretty well in his favor.
Yeah, that was fine.
Oh,
falling down, trying to get up to the reds there.
That was pretty crazy.
Jump wall kick is a back.
Wall kick, and he was able to just land on the platform. Really good angle. Too good of an angle.
Ooh, fall. Oh no.
Actually, that's what.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
Cheeky little jump down to the blue coin switch, and GSA moving right on along with the reds. Definitely making up some time on D whatever.
Yeah, that was very fast, the flying. All right, so D whatever at, you know, one of the biggest critical things left in the run here. Gotta ride the carpet.
Will he take the bribe? This is his chance. GSA once again apparently bribed D whatever $50 to fall off the carpet twice. But he does not look like he wants to fall off this carpet. So we'll see what happens. Not doing any tricks either to make it look like he might have just messed up a trick. Stone cold. Killer.
Definitely wants to take it home for his team. Not going to be risking it here on the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Usually only ends in bad news and sad stories. GSA wandering around through these blue coins.
Okay. D whatever, you know, just getting back on that carpet. No foolery here.
And she's with pretty clean 100, wrapping it up over here.
Yeah, nice ending from him.
Very solid carpet riding skills. Definitely not his first time riding on this carpet. knows what he needs to do, and he's doing it well. Oh, Cheese also using the Thwomp. Beautiful ending. That looked like all firsties. Hyper speed. Except maybe the last wall kick.
Yeah, she's definitely trying to, play for speed here. It's all he can hope for. Just big mistake from D whatever, or 2 or 5. And, solid gameplay from himself.
What a penguin saver.
So, just as long as, he gets the star here at the top, we're looking good for Team 2. I mean, not much else he can screw up.
Oh, Cheese a little low on that first wall kick. Yeah, D whatever, not taking the bribe. He's above that. He's better than that. Just going to be taking the dub. Maybe. It's still possible. He's going to need to provide some interesting gameplay, to say the least, to bring this back. Oh, but there we go.
Oh! Gucci wall kick from D whatever. Flexing. Oh, falls down on the ramp.
Pity with the delayed commentary. Everybody wondering what's going on here.
So, shout outs to Kendall for donating $10.
Ooh.
Getting in there.
Looking
for that backpack.
It's a nice backpack. Beast Coast exclusive. Highly rare. Highly elusive. Intrusive, even. But inclusive in the incentives. Beast Coast's sort of inventive with their products.
Magical.
Wow, Kendall claiming she doesn't need no backpack.
Maybe trying to, make us think that she doesn't want it so that she gets it.
Wow. Advanced. Reverse psychology coming out from Kendall. We see right through her, though. Pity, an advanced psychiatric detective known for his ability to interrogate, assimilate, and interrogate.
Yeah, I'm watching you, Kendall. I'm watching you.
Pretty good at irrigating as well.
And irritating.
Definitely can farm some crops. Oh, firsty from D whatever. Here we go, another slip up. How will he back this up?
Looks like he's going for tricky triangles. Oh! Yeah. No, swinging in the breeze.
Mm-hmm. Not enough height there, and here we go. Cheese.
That could happen 10 more times.
It could. It's possible. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, D whatever falling again, and here we go. Perhaps this could be the. I mean, obviously it's what they need so desperately bad, but Cheese 05.
About 10 seconds lost there.
Oh, we got $25 coming on in from M Hurt. Thank you very much, M Hurt. EMHRT.
D whatever falling down again. Tricky triangles. Pretty tricky for him right now.
Very much struggling here.
But M Hurt coming in hot, going for all those incentives, in it for everything, the Mario setup, the hoodie, the jersey, the backpack, the Celeste code, looking for some stuff.
Certainly looking. But will they find it? Only time will tell.
I don't know.
She's a fine going for Lakitu bounce once again. Can he make it up the slope? First jump's good, and
okay.
In there. And D whatever with another wall kick.
No,
man, he just does not know how it works.
Tricky triangles.
Way too tricky for him. But going to be making it over there.
No!
On down, man. D whatever.
Grinds
smokes.
The platform.
Could perhaps be some cry for help. Falling again, D whatever. He's
okay. He gets the wall kick to grab the ledge.
Some fishy gameplay. D whatever is
Is it fixed? Is there a script?
Falling apart at the seams.
All right, closing out Rainbow Ride. Still a massive lead for the team. We're looking at like 147. for team 2 if the stars align.
Team 2.
Press 2 in chat for team 2.
Press F for paying respects for team 1. Okay, got some 2s. Wow, we got a 3s. People not paying attention to the rules. Fighting against the machine. A lot of Fs coming in. People paying their respects, as they should. Certainly a wild ride that we were on. Yeah, do whatever. Looking like he'll be able to seal the deal. Maybe even get a 146.
Oh, yep. He's looking good.
Wow. Beautiful gameplay. Dive right on the edge. Clip the edge into a quick triple jump. Buttery smooth. Insane pace.
He's like on high 146 pace right now.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Going to need some perfect throws here to...
I think he can miss one, maybe.
Maybe not with that ledge grab, but we're going to see. Here we go. Now fighting big old thousand. See whatever. Down to the wire.
Commentators still acting like, they're not 10 minutes in the lead.
All right, and one throw. Here we go. Do whatever now. Spinning Bowser not able to get the second throw. She's his chance. Just has to speed it up a little bit. Could maybe sneak in here. Do whatever though. Grabbing Bowser. Spinning. Second throw. One more throw here. And maybe we can interview them while we watch Chizo 5 finish.
Yeah, maybe we should.
And Team 2 taking it home. Shout outs, D whatever.
Still gotta grab the star.
Zarflon, Paracusia, and Liam Kings coming together as one mega team and
one unit.
Bringing home an absolute unit, if I may add. Bringing home the trophy.
Certain players, like Liam killing this segment, probably, pretty confident. These could be some confidence builders or some confidence destroyers for the relay coming up here. The ultimate 120-star relay at the beginning of August. I think some of these players, could be feeling different from how they felt coming into this race.
Indeed, indeed. Let's see if we can get him in for an interview. I'm gonna call him in here. Liam Kings. We've got Para. We've got Zarflon, and we've got D whatever. We'll see who would like to get in on some of this action. Come and talk with us about their gameplay. Chizo 5, put up a decent fight, brought some time back, but at the end of the day, when you are 10 minutes down, 10 stars down, it can be rough. Who do we've got here? Anybody in here?
Oh,
okay.
Some joiners.
We've got some people entering the arena.
Hello, is that Zarflon?
It is Zarflon.
All right, how you doing? How you feeling after the race?
I'm doing all right. I'm feeling good about that race. I'm pretty happy we got a 147. That's a good time.
Yeah.
Hello.
Not bad at all. Oh, she's taking a fall. So, how did you feel, Zarflon, about your segment and your ability to complete your segment?
That's a good time. My segment? I felt really good about my segment. I learned wet dry roll triple jump wall kick yesterday for this segment.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it was looking good.
So that was cool. That was good. And I didn't die or anything, so I'm pretty happy.
That's good. Obviously, Liam Kings, you were looking very strong at the beginning of the run. Just business for you, no nerves at all. Just killing the game.
I was nervous.
You were nervous.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. It was actually really, really good in the start. It was a gold JRB.
Really?
Yeah. But I died on wall kicks will work, and then had pretty shitty flying. But
how were you compared to your splits when you were done?
Different route. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Did you consider to keep going after that beginning?
No, I'm not doing BOB that late in the run.
Okay.
How about you, D? Whatever. What'd you think? How'd you feel about your performance in your?
Besides Rainbow Ride.
Wait. Is this thing on? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. My TTM was garbage. I haven't done all those stars in a long time. Like in terms of 120 star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just sloppy. SL was fine. TDC was really good, I think, except for moving bars. I love my 100 coins. And yeah, Rainbow Ride.
Triangles
I
were
hope-
looking a little tricky.
And the lag on the cannon star. That was so much lag because I was looking at the house. Like, what?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah. Thank God no one saw that.
I mean, someone saw it.
Overall, though, I guess I'm happy. I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but after TTM, kind of got myself and lost it in Rainbow Ride again.
Cool.
But held it together for your team, you know, really brought it home. The
Yeah,
anchor.
My team was amazing. Parakeets are like godlike. Lime Kings was playing godlike. I haven't seen all of Sar's gameplay, but yeah, he's cute.
Cool. Well, great stuff. Thank you so much for showing up today and providing the gameplay. It was excellent to commentate. And
Thanks for playing.
looking forward to the ultimate relay. How do you guys feel about that, by the way?
Yeah, you guys feeling like you're going to be leading your teams a little bit better now with some
I think my
W's?
team is gonna lead me, honestly. They're all like really dedicated and working. So, shout outs to
Alright.
Team D.
D whatever, you know, repping his team here.
Cheezo 5 wrapping up with the throws. Nope, not able to.
No, not quite, not quite.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in and talking with us. And I guess we'll see you guys around in the future for the relay.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming, gentlemen. See you guys in a couple weeks here for that relay. Good luck to you all.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
And Cheezo 5 right on time, wrapping it up at a 152.10, 152.11.
11. I think you know, he failed that throw. That way, you know, we could finish off the interview.
Perhaps he knew. And we've got a Cheezo 5 host coming in, 385 viewers. Thank you very much, Cheese.
People rolling in for the end of this relay. Do we want to see some?